Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's the mic like? It's a one if it's okay. It's a two if it's shite. No sound. Strange. Can you hear me now? There's a fox. Stevie boy. That fox can hear me. No sound. I don't know why there's no sound. Hey, Louise. Good to see you. Hope you're well too. Can you hear me, Louise? I'm not that clear. You sound like a Dalek. Just a minute. See if I can sort this out. Is that any better, There's a Fox? Or am I still a bit shite? How's the sound now? You sound like a Dalek. What the hell's going wrong here? Please tell me it's changed. Please tell me it's changed. Perfect now. Cheers, Stevie boy. There's a couple of in, but we have there's 19 people. There's 5 in, or 4 in, and there's 19 people. There's 15 ghosters. Come on in, ghosters. Don't be shy. Eggsy. Hello in the howdy belly. Have a good day if you can't stop. Hi, sir. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. I hope everyone's good. I thought I'd fire one up. I could see other some. I won't say who it is, but let's just say they're on the. I play on the right side of the field, and they on the opposite side of the field. Afternoon, Yogi mate. Good to see you. Yeah, so I've been off for about a week, 8 days, something like that. Listened to a few lives. I suppose the definition of a bully can be used in a wide variety of terms, and I think, in my opinion, what this left-hand side is doing are bullying other people, trying to impress upon people their rhetoric. So I've got no time for them. I think they do it for clicks and views, and you know they're best left in their own field. You know what I mean? So just leave them play on over there. You know what I mean? Why people need to report other channels. If you don't like what other channels are saying, don't go in there. Simple as that. Hey, West Yorkshire much. All right, lad. Hope you're well too. Hope you're well. Yeah, it's just strange how people try and impose their beliefs on other people by reporting their channels, trying to change their train of thought and the way they've obviously been all their lives, trying to impress upon them their way. It's my way or the highway. I'm reporting you if you don't follow my rhetoric, you know. So to me, that's bullying in itself. And these channels are the ones that say other people are bullying. Well, this particular channel is bullying others and threatening them. You know, it's a plain and obvious threat to people, you know, and that in itself is bullying. So don't be a dick. Hey, David, good to see you. Pork chop, there he is, just the pork chop. Big up the pork. Hey, Chris, right, good to see you, matey. I hope you're well, Chris. I'll stick a little invite out now and see where we go. Hopefully, we have some people that come up. I know Chris usually comes up. He's off to Spain soon. I cannot pin the link, people, so my phone is absolutely you know. What am I doing here? I don't want to get that. Oh, Mamma mia, Figaro. Let me see your face. I got it, buddy. Do you want to keep your camera on, Chris, or knock it off? Let me add you then, Chris. There you are, brother.
Right.
Hope you're well, Chris.
Yeah, I'm well. Yeah, I'm going on the
Got
11th
everything
of
sorted
July,
out for Spain?
Tyrone. What?
Are you all sorted for Spain now?
Not ready. Well, I'm not ready. I just need to give up a job, and I need to yeah, I had today off because I needed to go to the dentist.
All
God,
right.
it's not cheap, Tyrone. Yeah, I have to go back next week.
What's the matter? Is it a tick or a fill-in, or what is it?
Well, it cost no £70 for a checkup, and I go have my teeth whitening. That's going to cost like 400 quid.
Why do you need to have them whitened then?
What? Oh, it's nice. Well, it's nice to have good looking teeth.
Oh yeah, but you can buy stuff off the internet, I think, can't you, to whiten your teeth without paying 400 quid to the dentist.
Yeah.
I think that's true. I mean, I've seen some adverts for it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, yeah.
Louise,
Yeah. I'd rather have
Aussie,
it done.
Ice Chain Pure Camel Toe. Sorry, Chris, just seen a lot of people.
Yeah. I'd rather have it done by the professionals.
James Ryan, good to see you, mate. I know, Chris, but are you happy that you're going out there when you get you? Is it a DBS check you get in off the police or what is it?
Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. It's just a normal police check from North Wales Police.
Yeah.
And they sent me an email today.
Is that to say
God,
that?
it was quite quick. Well, like someone said, it's quick because you haven't got you never be in trouble here.
Yeah, you are then. So
Yeah,
you
it's
are
easy
definitely
to
going
check
out
on
then.
me because on my name I have got nothing on it.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably easy to check.
So when do you fly out?
On the 11th, on Friday.
Right. And everything good, is it? You're looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm just getting a cheap hotel for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, not 5 stars. It's going to cost a bomb. I might get three-star hotel, but I think about 170 a week. I think 170 is about €200 a week, and yeah, I'm just staying in the hotel till I get a caravan.
Oh, you're going to get a caravan. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Get a cheap second-hand one.
Oh yeah. That's all you need. Somewhere to sleep, Chris. That's all you want, mate.
Yeah. Get a cheap second-hand one, and I can make it like a palace.
Of course you can.
Yeah, I could do it up myself.
Yeah.
I could get my brother-in-law to come for a week.
Yeah. Have you handed your notice in yet?
Well, yeah, I told him on the phone today. I'm going next week.
All right. So, sometimes, like I told you before, that some notice, and if you don't give it to them, sometimes they'll dock your wages,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So be careful. Be very careful.
Yeah, I might come on for like 10 minutes to speak to you, Tyrone. Yeah, I have to go. My sister's come down here, and I'm going to see my new niece.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I must go to Leeds and see my new niece and my sister, and I must go pop to see Jamie and News Down Yorkshire. Well, it's no point now. She's down here.
Ah, that's good, Chris. That's good.
Yeah, I'm popping. Yeah, I'm off to Wrexham in 10 minutes.
What are you going to Wrexham for?
Well, yeah, I'm going to meet my sister in the cafe.
And then she's not in your village. No, she's somewhere else.
Yeah, she's in town. at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, go have a coffee. I could see my new niece in the cafe.
Oh, that'd be a nice for you, Chris. That'd be
Yeah.
nice. So I bet you're really looking forward to getting out there now, I would imagine.
Yeah, see my new niece. I think so. Me and my other sister as a singer.
All right.
Yeah, but
Nice.
God, yeah, she's the first English person in the family.
Oh yeah. Of course, because your family were partly born in Ireland, weren't they? Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, and Wales, yeah.
And Wales, yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. God, yeah. I only need Scotland now, and I got the UK.
Oh, nice one, Chris.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah, first English person in the family. Yeah, I just seen are you going back to Caravan, Tyrone, soon?
I only come home yesterday, but I'll be back down there, I would imagine, Sunday or Monday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, God, did you see Beast Welshman and Crinkle?
No.
God, yeah, it was a bit disgusting. They was talking about you know, about who's what's his name? Edwards, works for the BBC, and
All right, yeah.
and Crinkle said on Society X, "Oh, you just as bad as the BBC. You knew about you went to you went to Paps's house. And you knew someone was a paedophile in there. And Beast Welshman said, I never fucking been there. I don't even know Paps lives.
All right.
Yeah, he's gone to jail. Tyrone. You probably know. Solek.
No, I don't know, Chris. No, I haven't got a clue.
What's his name? JDE Solek. Yeah.
No, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's gone to prison. I don't know how long for. Well, he's probably got 4 years in prison for. Oh yeah, he's don't talk about it. He's a disgusting pervert.
All right. You gotta be careful, Chris.
Well, he's in jail. What he's been done for now.
What's he been done for, Chris?
I think Mr. Baker was speaking about it too before.
Okay. Oh, your phone has gone shitty, Chris.
Oh, it's gone, yeah. Tyrone, I'll probably speak to you next week, Jan.
All right, mate. Anytime you like. When I'm about, jump up. You know that. You're always welcome.
Yeah, all right. I'm off to Wrexham. Right.
Have a good day, Chris. Ta-ra, buddy. Ta-ra, mate. You know, Chris has secured his job up in Spain, which is good for him, and he can't wait to get out there, to be fair. So, yeah, I mean, Nathan, how are you doing? Strictly Among. Oh, I've never heard this DJ Sonic geezer, so I don't know much about what's going on there. Hey, Paul C, mate. Mr. Free Big Ups, good to see you, mate. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Yes. Is that a thank for that? The Chris is going to Spain, Mr. Free Big Ups, or something else? Where do you get all your information from if Chris is not around? Hey, John Tracy, just catching up on the gossip. Yeah. You've applied for a job in Singapore, have you? Well, Porky, what's it going to be? Yeah, good to see you, big ups. Good to see you. Hey, James Ryan, mate. Scott Drum with the Mohawk who wanted out with Vega. Oh, yeah. Now I know the name. Yes, James Ryan. Now I know the name. Yeah. I know the name now. I don't know much about him. I've not seen any of his anything he's put out. Football coach, yeah. You mean driving the coach? You mean work job? Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, it's been lively. I've sat back and I've ghosted a few channels while I've been down the caravan. I know I've not been on. And I see it's still fucking murders going on here, there, and everywhere. Jimmy and Babs and Jimmy and somebody else and somebody else and somebody else. Nothing's changing. You still got a few, what I call wrong-uns, drifting around different lives and spreading their shite about people, you know. So I decided I'm not going to bring people's names up because I'm not going to give them any airtime. But if people, obviously people know what I'm talking about, you know, when I bring them into conversation, and that's good enough. Yeah, strictly among Ginger Peel's going to knock J going to knock and clean up with a bunch of purple broccoli. Yes, Migsy lad. Yeah, yeah, babe. Let's not be hateful to him, is it? This only gives him more to cry around. Yeah. Well, when I put that post on my community post, he came in there and he said there's a block button. And there is a block button. You're right. There is a block button. Hey, Taffy, mate, good to see you from a Rhonda. Big up the Rhonda boys. Yeah. But it's been, other than that, it's been fairly quiet. I mean, lives through the daytime seem to be non-existent. I can see Chubby's doing lives, you know, over, you know, he's out there plowing the hours in there. I mean, I did watch a bit of it last night, to be honest with you. But you know, you get some guests coming on there and you think, oh, what the fuck am I listening to this shit for? You know? But yeah, I mean, you can't, I suppose, instigate people into saying things, you know, the question, sort of leading questions. I mean, the sort of leading questions going towards Spunfish. Big up Tony. I like Tony. And I've said many times, I know people say, oh, you know, look at what he says, look what he did. You know, he's done nothing to me. He's done nothing to me. I've always got on with him. So, you know, you can pick your friends on you. You can pick whatever side you want to be on, you know, whatever. But you can't expect other people to fall into that line, you know. You call people out for what they are. But yeah, especially Octopus, he's done that. He's upset a lot of people, and I think it is borderline bullying, trying to threaten people of reporting channels, or the threat of reporting channels, depending on what you say on your channel or what your guests are saying or your chat is saying. You know, he's put that threat over people. Also, telling other people to report channels. You know, I think to me that's online bullying. You know. Yeah, yeah, yes, that's 100% Taffy. Yeah, yeah. It's just when you've had a few drinks, he just goes OTT, you know. Chris says, Tyrone, Betty is okay with me. I see people on YouTube not happy with Betty. Of course, Chris, people are not happy with Betty. She said a few things, but that's, you know, that's down to Betty. She's old enough to, you know, to manage her own opinions. No, I'm not going to fall up with anybody, Chris, you know. It's the people who they go at. It's down to them to sort them out. Let me see. Nathan?
Yeah, it's me. It's my camera. It's my mic, right? Not camera.
Your
Mic.
make it sound, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just come up quickly go and say, obviously talking about a certain individual. I'm not going to go and put his name out there to give him the airtime, but so a certain individual, he's going about cyberbullying and all that. Now, let me quickly go and say something. He chills on two different channels I do know about. There was another one that I spotted him on, but he was having a debate with someone. Some of the things they were saying, I was like, fucking hell. But then, he could actually have a decent debate for once, or I'm actually going to see him about acting like a dick. Um, he chills on two different channels that are exactly the same sort as to, well, one of them allows certain things in the chat the host does without actually taking any action. Um, and the other one is basically like the channels that he is encouraging people to strike.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really about cyberbullying with him. He feels if he doesn't have any platform to express his views and his opinions, he doesn't feel he has a place. That's really what he's doing. Um, because the thing is if he's saying about cyberbullying, right, then he would actually be striking um the other channels that he goes on to. I'm just gonna go and name one of them, which is the Black Corders. He does go on there, and it is basically the same as the channels that he's actually saying about, which have got all this, according to him, as cyberbullying. It's because he can't express his opinions on these channels, whereas on the other two, he can without any problem. So that's
Thing,
what I think, really.
yeah, he's entitled to have his own beliefs. Obviously, he's on the far left spectrum, and he calls us on the far right. He's entitled to his beliefs, but he doesn't have to enforce it on other people. This is what gets me about him.
I
He
think the
should.
problem. I think the problem is here is I think you should go and take out the equation, the far left, and kind of just think about the fact that he's trying to actually force his take out, the right side, take out the left side. And think about it, he's actually just trying to force his opinions on what he believes in on other people instead of, you know, telling them something and letting them go and research it up. He doesn't want to have a debate on it. Clearly, I mean, he was having a debate with somebody on another channel, um, but he clearly wants to either push with other people on other channels. He basically even wants to push his opinion, and if they don't know if it doesn't work, then he just basically encourages people to report those channels.
Mm.
If they are not to what he wants or they're not to his standards. I think that's what's really going on. I've noticed that.
Well, I mean, like I said, he's entitled to his opinions and his beliefs on it and his left rhetoric, that stuff. He's entitled to all
But
that. I mean, but it's, what gives him the right? That's what I don't like about it. He thinks he's got the right to tell people how to act, how to behave, and what to say. If he doesn't want to go to a channel, stay away from it. But don't encourage other people to strike at people because they've got different opinions and different beliefs to him.
can I can I be honest with you? I think he's got small man syndrome now. Before I start, yeah, yeah, yeah. And the reason why I'm really going to say that I was given a link, and he's not the most tallest fella in the world. Not that there's anything really wrong with with men who are short of a certain height. Basically shorter than 5'8", for instance, or 5'7". Not there's anything wrong with that because Nutt's not the most tallest man in the world, but that there's no complaints on this, and nobody's got a problem with that. But in my opinion, he has clearly got short man syndrome, or he's got small man syndrome, or something, because he done a community post early today in the morning, and I responded to it because he's been called in. He's basically um been calling people derogatory things all over YouTube. It's even been proven that something on his live stream is derogatory. One of the words on there beginning with G. And also another streamer has proven that his father's name is slanderous as well. the first name, second name. And also, he has been accusing people of not being basically, so for instance, mixed race, still black or whatever. Someone called it. I'm not going to actually go name names because obviously it's not anything towards them, but he's been accusing people of certain things, and then what he goes and does on that is I said this on mine. He does a reverse psychology. And then he does a bit of linguistic programming where he's trying to actually get people. I noticed he's trying to actually get people to say something. If he doesn't like it and they're giving him something back, he will then try and get you to say something towards him to then give him a reason to strike you. He was doing it with me in Tys Chat. So
oh yeah, he's fishing. He's 100% fishing. He's
he's
throwing out bait,
obviously
and people are taking it to an extreme to react to what he's saying, and then he's at them, and he knows he's in the right. That's the thing. If you look at YouTube guidelines, he knows he's in the right. If you play by the guidelines of YouTube, he's in the right. But
no, he
the
hasn't
creepy thing
actually.
about, go on.
Tyrone, he hasn't actually played within the YouTube guidelines because basically he's been so like I said, another host he was accusing him basically of saying that he's not mixed race, still black. Where's your proof of that?
Mm.
And not to mention being fucking the G word, the other one who is I'm not going to say the word, but it's been come out as actually slanderous towards thinking what mixed race or black people. So I mean, he has actually gone and broken the YouTube guidelines, but he's not very smart. He doesn't think he has. But the problem is, though, is people aren't going to go out their way to actually report him because, well, I can't be asked. He was being fucking slanderous towards me and Chubby. I couldn't give a fucking shit. I blocked him after a while, Tyrone, because I wanted to think to myself, I can't even be bothered with this guy. I really, really can't. He's just.
Well, I just don't like his general attitude. I don't like the way he goes about things. I mean, he's looking for people to attack, basically, in my opinion. Like I said, he's fishing. He throws out little bits of bait, and he's waiting for somebody to take it, and then he can pounce,
It,
and then he'll come up
it,
with all his rhetoric, and you know.
it's because he wants people to basically follow upon what he's doing on his channel, in my opinion. He kind of wants to turn YouTube into what he wants, and that's what I'm taking from it. He's encouraging people to report him.
I did say to him a while back that there are a few crazy people on here, and he could put himself in danger by doing what he's doing, but he seems fine with it, so it's down to him at the end of the day.
Well, the thing
And
is he actually I was taking a piss actually the other day because I was on the stream, which basically they were just taking the piss out of him because listen, he was warned about all this. He was warned that he was going to end up attracting the wrong trouble without him even wanting it. And that's happened now. Now, he said at one point he's gonna walk away basically on the community post, and then because I went and took the piss of it, he's then now decided that he's gonna backtrack on his original statement, and he now wants all the trouble. So one minute you don't want all the trouble, and the next minute you do want all the trouble. It's either, or it could even also be a part of ego as well. But he's not going to get people doing what he wants because, from what I can understand, even Jamie back in Society X, as much as I think he's a bit of a prick, even he had something to go and say about what JAJ is up to. Oh, fucking, I was going to say his name, Jesus Christ.
that's
About
the
what.
thing. We're all giving him airtime. That's the thing. Everyone's
Yeah,
talking
I
about him.
look,
This is what he wants.
look, look. At the end of the day, the channels who are like that are gonna go and do it. I'm gonna be honest. It's funny as hell you even getting ripped to shreds, but as I said on mine, I think for those people who basically just pretty much anybody who wants to go and take the advice on ignoring him, ignore him. But I had to go and do a little bit of hit back with him on my community page because of what he was actually saying on his. So basically, from my understanding, when people aren't mentioning him, he will stick something on his community page to basically try and get a reaction. I said he was toxic, and he's very, very clear he is toxic.
I mean,
People,
I don't like him. I don't like him just because of the way he tries to attack other people in a sort of a legalized manner, if you get me, you know. He knows where he's coming from. Most of the things he says is legally correct. He's got a lot of people over a barrel, and he knows that, and that's why he's
he
attacking them.
doesn't. He ain't got. He doesn't have a lot of people over a barrel because one of the channels that I consider the darker side of YouTube was ripping him to shreds in the fucking panel.
All
And they
right.
were doing it on a live, which he obviously apparently he was in the background and he was watching. So people don't actually give a shit, and neither do I, Tyrone. I think, my opinion, right, to anybody who with him,
He's a bit of
basically fuck him and his fucking, he's putting slander. Just my advice to you, if he's coming at you, go back at him. He's just basically being a bit of a control freak at the end of the day because he feels that he can't go and put his opinions across than what he believes in. And if he can't do that, then fuck you.
Well, I think it's a lot of it is for reactions, a lot of it for
It is.
clicks and views. I mean,
Clicks and
what's he
go
got
on.
without it? What's he got without this argumentative nonsense that he's doing? Hey,
Click,
well done, brother.
clicks and views. He wants people to watch his content. He wants people to follow his opinion and his ideas and his narrative. Yes. Clicks and views. I don't think so. It's more about him trying to get people to believe in what he believes in.
There's a big up to you, Jay, with that. Look, strictly among. Hey, John, let's get banging. Good to see you, lad.
Yeah, but yeah, no, he's just clearly trying to just. He
Well,
wants to be.
the more we talk about it, the more he's relevant.
Well,
So
yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying. Just yeah. But what I will go and say before I do jump off, because I don't want to give him any more airtime than he's warrantly deserved, which is fuck all really. Probably going to say the same about me, but I can give a shit. He does though. It's a big difference. And he reminds me of a sober version of Crinkle. Definitely. Sober
in
version.
what respect did he remind you of him?
Because Crinkle doesn't like it when you don't agree with him, does he? And then he, porn bombs you. Well, he just done it once on my channel, but when he doesn't agree with your narrative, look how he reacts. He has a tantrum on the panel. It's been seen
Yeah,
multiple
I'm
times.
taking it.
JOJ doesn't have a tantrum on the panel. Instead, he just encourages if he can't get his opinion or his views across the channels.
Yeah, yeah.
He basically, or if he doesn't agree with the content, that person's, basically participating in or allowing his channel because it's not what JOJ kind of believes in. Then, or where he's allowed to speak, then he will basically encourage people to strike.
Yeah. Hey, JPM, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, well, that's. I mean, they're two different type of people there, and I know Crinkle. He's all out for what he believes is right, same as everyone else, and that's why we got opposing opinions, all of us. So that's a thing. That's a funny old world. If we're all the same, then it'd be a fucking boring place, wouldn't it? But as for striking people, no, it's a no. It's a big no. We've all had occasions on our lives to strike people. But you think, no, what? Why? Somebody who said they struck somebody the other day, and then, you know, basically it's grassing, isn't it? That's what we call it. You're grassing someone up, aren't you? And if that's the way people want to live by that sort of, then that's not for me. Not for me at all.
Yeah. Well, Oh yeah, JPM. Fuck off. Certainly not JPM. Only come on to have a mature chat with Tyrone. Still stands on everything else, JPM. So fuck off. Anyway, Ty, I'm gonna leave you with these lot. Probably got bored of listening to my voice.
Well, I think he's got, we've given him enough to talk about you. And
yeah, exactly. I don't want to give him any more time than he fucking deserves, which is,
Yeah. I think the just general consensus on YouTube that he's just plain wrong in everything he's doing, And to me, it is a type of bullying when you're trying to enforce by threatening behaviour, by threatening to strike people. That's threatening behaviour to me, and that's bullying.
He's trying to be a dictator.
Yeah. Right, you want anything, Bob?
Cool. Have a good one. I'm gonna go back and chat.
Right, you are. Like I said, we've all got different opinions on people, and we all go to certain channels and we prefer that channel, this channel, that channel, but try and give everybody a voice. But when it comes down to reporting channels, it's just a definite no, 100%. If you can't talk it out, and you're going to keep arguing, or it's down to the individuals, or you can just block them totally, and you don't see whatever the fuck they say then. So that's where it should be. Oh, dear me. But yeah, it's I did pop into a chat, but I won't say what went on there. But yeah, I mean, I've just been listening to other lives while I've been out and about, chilling in the night time. I mean, I think everyone's covering what's going on with the US of A and out there in the Middle East, all the shite that's going on. And then I think there was a discussion about how the government has deemed this Palestinian movement now as what's that? Terrorists, after they sprayed the plane up, they've deemed them as a terrorist organization. So I think it's about time they stop these protests, because it's costing fucking millions, and the only people paying for that is the taxpayer, Hey, men, good day, men. Hope you're well. Yeah, I mean, I seen somebody comment the other day about J.D. Vance's tie being blue, when Trump and his other emissaries, they were all red ties on, and so there was some sort of weird explanation why they thought, or they were saying why they thought the tie was blue. But I mean, I thought I'd Google it and come up with some stupid things like, he wasn't informed about the strike, so he might be reacting over that, or it's showing that he's not of the same opinion with Trump over what's going on, and that might be the reaction to wearing a blue tie. I don't give a fuck if his tie is blue, red, or pink with spots on. I don't give a fuck. Until it affects me direct, I don't give a fuck. And nothing you can control in this world is not directly with you on to yourself. Yeah, sick of it. That's a fair comment, mate. Fair comment. A fair comment. I see a lot being said on a channel about the young girl that's been out there. What's her name? I can't think of her fucking name. We haven't seen that. Particularly among us, 100% right at all. Big up the ghosters, big up the ghosters. Yeah, what's her name? The little girl, well, I say woman or girl, woman who's been out there pushing her, her ego, I would call it ego, onto others on these marches and everything. She's been arrested a few times, and I think who was the individual? Somebody was saying she could get done for. There are videos of Palestine today on my channel. Better lifestyle than me, I'm here. Well, sick of it. You know, there's a lot going on that we don't see, isn't it? You know, we're only fed scraps. You know, especially the BBC. I mean, they're the worst. They're actually the worst organization ever. You know, they just feed you what they want to. They give you all the information that they think you should hear. They don't give you all the news. You know, they don't give you the truth. They just push their bullshit across. But I mean, I've never been one for politics. Never done me. I'll vote. I'll use my vote like anybody else, I suppose. But when it comes to politics, I haven't got a fucking clue. I mean, I know for my own reasons, I will vote reform. I've had enough of Labour. They've lied their way into power, and they've shut. You know, they've kicked people up the arse when they got in there. You know, they've lied their way in. They said they were going to do all these things, and they didn't. And then totally the opposite. Conservatives, well, we all know what conservatives are like. I mean, I don't want to vote Lib Dem, and I don't want to vote the Green Party. It's the only option I got is reform, not because of Farage. A lot of people don't like Farage. If we take Farage out of the equation, I mean, I like, what's his name? The lad from Yorkshire with the grey hair. I like him, you know, and the other guy on this other posh bird, the latest one to come in. I mean, I think they might have some in between them all. I mean, I'll give them a go. What we've got to lose? It can't be no worse than what we've had over the last 30, 40 years. You know what I mean? All right, York, keep the videos coming, York. Have we put anything out lately? What's I saying here? Was there anyone in the impression that Palestine was some Mad Max style dystopian desert? I don't know. I still don't think so, but maybe so. What they want us to consume, Tyrone. It's like Ukraine and the multi-billion-pound ski resort that they built in the middle of the wall. There's a lot going on in the world we know fuck all about, you know. I mean, and we just fed tidbits, like I said. They tell you what they want us to hear, you know, and then, but who knows? At the end of the day, when the shit hits the fan, who knows? It's no good worrying about it. We can't control anything, you know. There's no controlling thing. If they were to drop a bomb on us, we're fucked. End of. That's the way I look at it. No good worrying about it. If it comes, it comes. You know, what would you think in the chat? What would you think now if we were attacked and they dropped a nuclear bomb on Britain? You know, would you try and obviously some people, I suppose everybody naturally would try and save themselves. Or if you've got a bunker, some people I would imagine got a bunker. But what would it be like, you know, when the rest of the things just wiped out totally and you survive it? What's it going to be like? Would it be better off going in the initial blast or trying to live through it afterwards, you know? Because the fallout. Hey, Jerry, afternoon, mate. Hope you're well, Jerry. Who wouldn't have time to think? Yeah. Or you could do you could do was it Indiana Jones? Was it he hid in a fucking freezer or sort of fridge? Did you see that? Remember that? I dropped a nuclear bomb or something and he did in a fucking fridge and he survived. I don't think we'll see a war where you get too many troops on the ground these days, you know. I think it'll be a totally different type of war. There's never any winners in war, let's be fair. Let's be fair, you know. There's no winners in war. Hey, Parkwa. Let's see, Peace Nicholas Copper's pencil for a reason. Somebody was calling her a grass the other day, is that right? And she grassing everybody up. Get it framed up, Ice. Who's getting it, Ice? Lars, one thing I haven't got, I haven't got a lead fridge in it, you know. What I'm gonna have to do, actually, was melt all my fishing weights down and batter it into shape, you know, and see if I can put a lining in my fridge. You want a link, Nathan? All right, hang on then. There's the link for you. Super easy, barely an inconvenience, Ice. Just put my banner up, Nathan. I don't trust anybody coming up saying, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, for me, I'm just Yogi's comments. So, from what I was told on mine, the other night, she has been giving over information to a copper at the protests. So some obviously believe that apparently she's been, or I said to John on mine, so this about information. Clearly, she's getting something out of it or whatever. Some of them are saying she wants to be old Bill, but John has been walking away from her. But I think them lot have still been just kind of welcoming her in. I don't know, or whoever has, obviously, to feel sorry for her because she has clearly got fucking mental issues. I mean, she was on Shady some weeks back saying how she was biting herself because she was basically had mental problems going on. And I will say it again, she shouldn't be on the fucking streets of a camera. She shouldn't even be at the protest because she ain't all fucking with it. And I'm not going to be polite about it because there's no point sprinkling sugar over someone who's actually fucking
a while ago, I think when she initially started, I think she was, I don't know if she was coerced into doing it, or she took it on her back because she thought it was, you know, the right thing to do because there was other people doing it, or whatever it was. And I said it was wrong, and I don't think she should be sort of egged on to do things like this, and then I was pulled up before attacking her because of her, I don't know if she is disabled or a disability or whatever, you know, and I was attacked for that. But
who pulled you up?
I think it was Bob, I think, and a few
Bob
others.
who? Oh, Carr?
Yeah.
Oh, Bob Carr, if you're watching, mate, I doubt you really want to be on her side. You heard that she was feeding information at protest to a fucking copper.
Hey, Andy W. Net, good to see you. A few people pulled me up on it, and
apparently she threatened to oh yeah, by the way, JPM, this ain't fucking gossip, mate, so fuck off. She was apparently threatening to, from what I haven't heard it myself, but she was threatening to dox our audience. So she's I don't even really know, but I would keep a wide fucking berth from her as well as them not. She clearly has got some fucking shit going on in her head. Or whatever. I don't know, but yeah. I wouldn't even bother.
hey, I'm not okay with that. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Let me see what Yogi's saying, but yeah. She's a two-faced grass. She got laid into last night by a beast and ran off. Oh well, there you are. But I think she was playing the wrong game. I've seen some of her lives, and I've seen the one where she was with some guy who was a big, let's say, I don't want to be, he was a big lad, let's say, quite round, and they got thrown out. I think it was a job centre, and she was creating havoc there, all sorts of, things like, what you doing, girl? This is not right. It's fucking so wrong. What are you doing?
Well,
But I think I got a lot of, I don't, but I don't like this thing where they go to people's, I've said it before, I'll say it again now. When you go to somebody's place of work and you start harassing them for clicks and views, then you're fucking out of order, in my opinion.
Parkwell, however you pronounce your name. She's not a kid, she's 30 years old.
Yeah, I never confirmed, got this unit.
But yeah, no, people want to fucking big her up if we're so for her because I thought that's up to them, but
yeah, I don't know much
that's
about
risky
her.
shit.
That's
risky.
I
That's
don't
risky.
really care. She's entitled to do what she wants to do. It's her life, but as long as it's not affecting other people's lives, and
I told John on mine, I've got no problem with coming to that point and saying to fuck off. I told him. I told John I'll come up because John told me he was walking out of the pub and because she was coming in there. And I told him, well, I don't want to drink. I won't be coming to pay for a drink. John, I'll literally just come there to go and take the do one, and you can all go inside. At the end of the day, that's just. It's clear as day. Obviously, she really wants to be able to build something. Because she think. I mean, I asked about Tys TV. Don't know what's going on with that. Apparently, that's settled its shit.
Yeah, well, I don't know say a girl or woman, whatever we're class her as, or say a woman if she's 30. I don't know the woman. I mean, what she does is her own business, and but I didn't think it was right at the time when I thought she was sort of led into it, or she was sort of thought that because others was doing it, it was great, it was the right thing to do, but I don't know what makes people do these things, but it's up to them at the end of the day, and there are consequences for everything you do,
I think for anybody, and I mean this, and anybody can come at me. Bob can't even come out and tell you to fuck off, alright? If you don't hear the part of she's been speaking to a fucking copper up on it at the protest, because the thing is Roy was at a protest the other day. I know people got their opinions on Roy, but he was filming what was going on at the American embassy to do the Palestine lot and all that, and they actually and the Palestine lot told him to. Told the coppers to basically get rid, and apparently some of it was made up, although I don't really know the full story. But from what I can understand, though, any of the auditors who were still, I mean, well, not really auditors, any of the people who were from the protest, right, and who was still kind of feeling sorry for her, basically bigging her up because they kind of are scared out of her basically taking some sort of vindictive action, which it sounds like when she apparently has threatened to dox AY audits, just tell her to piss off.
The thing is, like, I will never come for HNK. That's war cry, innit? HNK. That's the ones use to take everyone to court. And it's our money that's being given to them, I seen an old video on News Now Yorkshire saying that he sued some police force for £10,000. That's our money. Not people say it comes out of the police funds. It comes out of that. It's our money. It goes in the first place. It's all coming from the public purse.
I hate to go and say this as well, but she needs a fucking she needs a care that girl does.
I'm sure somebody suggested a while back that her father was a police officer or something. I don't know if that's true, or was it just somebody just typing something in the chat?
She got removed from the FIFA training program, but all that gets brushed under the carpet. The FIFA, she remember what the fuck is that all about?
It's out there. It's out there. I would rather not talk about it, but it is out there, for people to see.
Well, for the record, I'm not bullying. I'm just stating an opinion, by the way. I'm my own man, people. So anything going on in this chat, by the way, to anybody who can accuse me or try to accuse me of anything later on, I'm my own man. Those people in the comments, fuck what to do with me.
Who's Rob? Who's that MB? Who's Rob? Rob. That Rob guy is compulsive liar. Last night he had said he had met all the victims of the grooming gangs. That's a hell of a lot of victims to try to meet. You know what I mean? But
do you know what? I've fucking Chris can have his top spot again as Gossip Central. I'm out. Talking to JPM.
Strictly I'm on
For fuck's sake, I can't even be asked to even, think what the fuck is that all about? What's this all about? Tyrone, I'm out. Jesus Christ, what next? Someone's gonna be telling me, alright, and at one point, fucking Louis, whatever his name is, and fucking CPU audits were on a date, and then he found out that she was just a bit of a fucking nightmare and a half, so he fucked her off. Who knows?
Tyrone, loved watching Manchester Audits getting smashed in the face by a local smackhead. So. No, yeah, I mean, what's the other ordinary guy? What's him? He's always on Jamie's channel, and he's just got punched in the face. Only I've seen the video. He just got whacked in the face by somebody in Birmingham, I think it was. And then he got him arrested for punching him. Then I think they were trying to arrest him. He phoned the police, and he. It's funny that they go around attacking different people, and then they always calling the police rotten. But who's the first ones they call when they get attacked? They call the police. DJ, is that what it is? Yeah, I guess I know what Paul was saying. Paul, see, yes, you're 100% right. I think it should be, I think what's happening today with the police forces today currently, that they're not getting people to join the police. So when they are taken, and they'll just take any fucker. I watched the video the other day. This couple were walking behind a copper. Copper's about 6'4". These are about 5'2". What are they going to do if something kicked off? Nothing. Impossible. It's crazy. They're just taking anyone to fill the numbers up.
I'm off. I'm going to get some food.
All right, then. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's strange, but if you people can dislike me for what I'm saying, saying about auditing, but I don't like it. When it first started off, it was when they were going to police stations and going for coppers that were bent and did things that were wrong. That was good, because it was showing the public, the individual police that were. But it seemed to be that these were going and everybody was there. I mean, I watched an old video the other day of Live Free, Marty Blackburn, News Now Yorkshire, Chunky Monkey's fella, and a few others. And they'd just gone to a police station and stand outside there just to call people going in sausages. I thought, fucking hell, are you grown-up people or are you just fucking children, And all this stuff of collecting money for the poor, collecting money for a burger van that no one ever saw, It's all bollocks. And you're going to build yourself in trouble. If you go to somebody's place of work and they're going to fuck you off from there, and some of the place you'll go to, they don't care how they fuck you off from there. The one fella, DJ, is it? Not DJ, or is it DJE? DJE, that fella? They were fucking chasing him for fucking miles. He was on the phone for police. I'm being chased. Fucking, you put yourself in that position, something's going to happen. Simple as that. And you push your camera up against somebody's office window. Hey, you're breaking GDPR rules. I can see you. You wouldn't fucking see it if you weren't there shoving your camera through the window. Fucking hell, man. It's gone out. It's gone from what it was directly intended to be, That's all it is now, is a money-making tool for people. And it's all about how they can get clicks and views. They generate generate an issue to film it for clicks and views. Some might even go far enough to get arrested for compensation. It's just taking everything away from what it was basically started out to be in the, and that's getting bent coppers and things like that. It's gone too far in the other direction, and it's a load of bollocks. Yeah, Roger, Nelly, yeah. You know what I mean? It's just all about HNK, like somebody just put in a chat there, solicitor. Money, money, money. I'm not okay with that. Remember Bear Police visiting Wales? I remember them coming to Wales, gangs of them, when Lifree got arrested, when he came down to sort of have a bit of a punch up with, was it JB? Was it JB? That was the guy from Rwanda, wasn't it? JB. He was coming down to have a punch up with him, wasn't he? And he got arrested. I think he was put on remand in Cardiff, and all the auditors went down to Cardiff first of all, and they were on top of out opposite the Cardiff prison in a multi-story car park, and they were all on the roof shouting, "Live free, live free!" It's quite funny at the time. I thought it was crazy. Then they were all, I think, when the young lad got, which was bang out of order by the inspector in Merthyr, when he bent this young lad up to me, and the young lad was still filming, and you could hear everything, and but they all went there. So, people like that, they need to be pulled up, and they need to be talked about, because that's wrong what he did to that young lad. But I think what he didn't realize, the youngster, he was going around with another auditor. I can't remember the name of the guy. I don't know if he still does it in Wales. And auditing in Wales, I will never conform. That's it, mate. Auditing in Wales, that's the young lad. He used to go around with another guy, and I think they had to go with him because he was underage or whatever he was. And then he decided to go to Merthyr on his own, and he tried to be, I won't say the big man, but he tried to be doing, auditing stuff and trying to say what the adults would say and that, and it turned sour on him because that inspector come out and treated him so badly. Hey, Snoopy, good to see you. Hope you're well. Ubers, good afternoon. I hope you're well. What's Carl? I'll let you come up and talk about something, Karen Ubers, if you like. I'll just put a link out for you now, and you can come and tell us all about it. Because I'm not on here about once a week or once a fortnight, maybe. So I don't know what's relevant and what's not. Greetings from the Cotswolds. Oh, nice one. Nice down there. Yes, it was Paul Dunmid, disgusting. And people like that need to be outed. You know what I mean? That's what the initial auditing started to be, but it's just gone so far in the other direction that it's just made a mockery of it. And people are seeing how much these people were getting with this, with their suing the police. Then they thought, I'll have some of that. I can do that. And that was in thousands and thousands and thousands out there doing it. So yeah, Cotswold is lovely down there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a beautiful area. It's a beautiful area. Well, we've had a bit of excitement in my hometown. I don't know if I talked about it last time, but this fellow was arrested for making a bomb. Fucking making a bomb. Fucking hell. Crazy. You're doing the circuit, Ubers. You're going all round. When you're going to come to Wales, Ubers, I'll take you for a coffee. Jurassic World Rebirth is online. Sweet. I've never been into the sort of Jurassic films, Ice. Go on, Ubers. If you ever come to Wales, Ubers, let me know. I'll meet up with you. Stratford's nice and all, man, yeah. I've been to Stratford. Yeah, I'm just happy now, fucking chilling out, not getting too involved. You know, since I was called a far right, since I was named far right by father and son team, you know. Hey, well, be afternoon, mate. Good to see you. So I'm just chilling out now. I gotta get fishing. I'm getting out my license again. I've only gone once. It fucking finishes in September. I haven't got much time left. Hey, Nessie, good to see you, girl. Hope you're well. Is that a fact, Ness? Is it? Flash was born in Stratford upon Avon. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's how dull I am. I didn't know Google owns YouTube. I didn't know that either. Till this morning, I was Googling stuff. People. What's what he saying? We've got aphids on our plum trees, the ladybirds and moths on the feast. I saw two ladybirds making love. Who knew they'd do it in doggy fashion? How else are they going to do it, Wolfie? How else are they going to do it? Most things do it that way, don't they? Most animals do it that way, you know. You know, be good, people. Be good. Yes. Masuba saying now, the Irish are the majority in Ireland, so I'm not in the minority. No, I see that Marty Blackburn was out in Ireland, wasn't he, Ubers? Did you see that? Did you see Blackburn was out in Ireland? What do you think of his coverage of? Have you seen his coverage of the island sort of situation? I'm looking for. Yeah, you wanna have a look, Ubers. Marty Blackburn was there. I think he he flew to Ireland, I believe, and met somebody from Ireland, and he went out to Spain for a couple of days, and he flew back to Ireland, and then he done some coverage on a march or whatever it was. What have you got that here? Song stuck in my head now with your lady words. He met up with who, Ty? Yeah. I haven't seen many. I'm saying that there's a total lack of lives. I don't know if it's a reason why people aren't going lives. I've not seen Dave go live for a while. Hey, Tys Chat, how you doing there? Hope you're well. I've not seen Dave go live for a while. What about Smiler? I've not seen Smiler go live for a couple of days at least. So I don't know what's happening to those. Obviously, I've seen Nathan does his lives, and Chubby does his lives. Jamie does his live, but other than that, is there anybody else that's going live? You know, I've not seen Dave go live. Yeah. Upas, I got a question for you. You always say to me that you say it again, yeah. Just spit it out. I'm a busy businessman. If you're that busy, how are you traveling around all the country? Is that through business, or are you doing business, or you just on leisure time? So you're a busy businessman. Hey, the people's first ship was so good to see you, Wayne. Good to see you. It's calling me a mong for some reason. Let me put a link out, see if anybody wants to. Let's see if. Sometimes, I don't come on, like I say, and I ghost a bit, and I just feel like jumping up. I'm biting my fucking tongue sometimes, and I've got to tell her, I got to fucking say this, I got to get this off my chest. But I seem to calm down with it. No, fuck it. Just leave them fucking sort it out. Oh, there he is, the busiest man on the YouTubes. He has more fag bricks and fucking pencil and edges. I'm a busy businessman to then collecting all this rent is hard graft. Pork chop. Yeah, you must have a good boss, Porky. You know, fag brick, fag brick, fag brick. Do you do any welding at all? I watched the young lad from Merthyr on the fight in the UFC, got beat easily. I mean, he was what was the other guy calling himself? Was it not the Iranian Mike Tyson, something Mike Tyson. I remember watching UFC. A guy called Oban Elliott, youngster from Merthyr Tydfil, my old town. He was fighting, and he lost. He didn't win his 5-minute rounds. He didn't win a round. This other guy was too strong for him, too mature for him. Too much strength. But there was a woman's fight done there before. Friggin' hell, they battered themselves. They battered one another, honestly. She was trading punches with this one piece, and she was getting battered. And when she was taking the ground, she was winning it. But why she didn't take her down to the ground more often, because she was getting pulverized when they were just boxing it, Bloody hell. They deserve their money in that business. Jesus Christ, that's brutal. Do they get paid? This the bare knuckle things you see with the bales of straw going around in the small ring. Do they get any money for that, or is it just, Just doing it for the fucking fun of it, like. That's true. Like when I come for, that's exactly what it is. Pick up the pork chop and his bag breaks. Yeah. Most people have I gotta put it up. Most people have a cigarette break from work, but Porky has a break from cigarettes. He's out there. The pork chop is out there. Hey, beautiful serendipity. I hope you're feeling well today, girl. Yes, we send you all the love back to, yeah, 100%. It can be a couple of grand if they're lucky. Is that, yeah? Because the fucking hell, they batter one another in those rings or something. You know, there's nowhere to go, is it? It's only, I know it's about 5 foot around, is it? You know, that's it. Bales. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, as the song goes. That's what you think he is. You think he's just a sweeper in there. He's just a sweeper and tells everybody he's a welder in there. If you think he's just a sweeper up, well. Hey, Edwin, good to see you, brother. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well, Edwin. So, yeah. I don't know what's around the corner. Do we people with this fucking, what's going on in the world today? It's going to affect us if it goes too far with it, especially for fucking fuel and things like that, gas and petrol and shit like that. Go through the roof. Safely along. In case anyone was wondering, Gypsy Dave is busy doing summer season with Stavros Flatley. That's funny. I know Dave would think that's funny as well. I'm sure he would. I haven't seen Dave. I haven't seen Dave for a couple of weeks on doing anything. I'm sure Smiler must be due for a live, and Dave is well overdue. So I don't know what's happening. Perhaps he's taking a bit of a break off it, or what? I don't know. You know what I mean? He's a gopher, then Big Z, is he? He's a gopher. Go for this and go for that. That's it, Pokey. Get down the shop, give me 10 fags. Get down the shop, give me a fucking chocolate bar or something. Yes, big up Gypsy Dave. Yes, 100%, Paul. Yes, man. He's one of the good ones out there, I think. So I know there's a lot of stuff going on with, I think, Babs and Jimmy are ramming and tongs at the moment, but I don't know if that'll ever, just dissipate. It's going to carry on going. Who knows? I don't go to that side of the fence, and come on here for a little chat, just to get people together and have a laugh, have a chat. Pokey's the T. Go on, Essie girl. Pokey's the T-boy. He owes me rent. Go on, Essie. You tell him. His real name is Ernie. T-Ern. We missed you and all. We missed you and all. Well, everyone missed that. I haven't been around for a week or so, but yeah, definitely. You're always welcome. You always bring a smile in people trying to be. You always bring a smile to the channel. You're one of the good people. One of the good people. Bigger shock was Bab's partner looking like Bin Laden. What? No, I'm not seeing it. I can't comment. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Oh, fucking hell. Hey, Laura, where you been hiding? Where you been hiding, Laura? I'll stick a link out just in case Laura wants to come up with chat. Hey, Landry, good to see you, brother. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well, brother. I'll just stick a link out if anybody wants to come up. Laura includes you. We haven't seen you for a lot. A lot I've been around myself. Yeah, it's good. It's good, Laura. Sort yourself out. Hey, Anna, good to see you. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good thing to take a break from you, and gather your thoughts. I mean, yeah, definitely, 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 definitely. Any news on the van, Landy, mate? Any news on the van? I'm well in fighter jets here and busy. Corgi ones, the little ones you get in the box. In contrast, my short got 1,000 views. Nice one, Ubers. 1,000 clicks. That's good. Oh, right on, Andy. Yeah. You'll soon get some news and to see where the problem is and should be. Pork chop and smoke break. Fucking hell, bells. Take regular breaks from YouTube, 3 a.m. till 7 a.m. You need more than that ice. Oh, I will never conform, I mean. Yeah. Okay, and you're welcome, Nora. You're always welcome, you know that. I've been poorly tearing this part of my wound that is not healing, so I have a hole in the side of my chest packed with some seaweed bandage. Ulster sherry. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Really am, truthfully. Oh, very It's a thing in real life, when we step away from a platform like this, we all come on to have a laugh and a joke, and sometimes there's arguments and things are said, but in real life, there are people with real issues and real problems, and but yeah, so sad, sad, so sad to hear that. You know what I mean? And these are the people that are always bright and giving out good vibes and everything, tremendous people, honest people, good people, you know. Yeah, man. I don't know if any rugby fans in here. Did anybody watch the Lions? Oh, okay, not disappointing. But you got to realize that Argentina is sort of right up there in the top three sides of the world, beating the top guns all regular. But looking forward to the Lions too. Well, I am anyway. I really like my rugby, prefer rugby to football, you know, any day of the week. But I'm looking forward to the Lions tour of Australia. Something to look at. Hey, Timmy. Afternoon, matey. Good to see you. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, girl. Yes, you are. And you keep doing it. You keep doing it. You keep doing it. Yes, indeed. Happy Independence Day. Yeah, yeah. Independence Day. That's 4th of July, you know? Are we looking at, I will never confirm what's an Irish Independence Day, is it? Or is it, because of the USA, it's 4th of July, you know, Independence Day. Yes, 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 nasty girl. Hey, Yvonne. How you doing? Hope you're well. Not seen you for a while, Yvonne. Hope you're well. Just call me Tyrone, Yvonne. Just call me Tyrone. Oh, right. That's what it is. There's something going on between you two. Okay, fair enough. Eating my tea last night. I noticed a new use of the Wolfman inside CXs. Don't know whether it's genuine or another clone. Yeah, it's close, Wolfie. Wolfman, Wolfie, you know. There's enough clones out there, Wolfie, you know that. I think everybody's got a clone up there. Yeah, we're doing great. Thanks, Yvonne. We're doing great. Doing great. Yeah, it's Father's Day just gone. No, Ness, and I don't come here anymore. I've seen her in another. I seen her in another channel the other day, but I'm not seeing Kelly for a while. She doesn't come here no more. Shame. She's I like Kelly. Yeah, I'm not seeing Ness. Yeah, I've been on this diet for a couple of weeks, and then my boy comes over with a fucking Father's Day card and a fucking want a big bar of Toblerones is my favorite. You know, fucking hell. I was fucking gutted. I had to eat that bastard during my diet. Never mind. Never mind. Fuck it. Get back on it. I'd be looking like a fucking lettuce leaf, I tell you. Fucking 2 slices of fucking cucumber for eyes. Some encouragement for you, Laura. Hey, HR63, good to see you. Good to see you. I'm afraid this morning, fucking hell, my hair's starting to go a bit thin, you know. Fucking hell. I always had short hair, you know, like I told you many times I was in the 70s back then. I was just always a skinhead, you know, always fucking shaved, got my head, you know, #1 all over and all this business, you know. So I was fortunate I kept my hair for a long, long time, you know. But this guy was in the barber's chair this morning. He's 81. Fucking, he had this mop of fucking thick hair. But even the fucking barber said, he's just Tracy there, this so fucking thick. Unbelievable fucking mop he had on him. Oh, Ness, I hope you enjoyed your trip back home. But so much change in Newcastle, isn't there? Cheers, each other, brother. Yes, I mean, it's the thing, when you leave somewhere, I mean, I've been moved from Merthyr Tydfil is where I was born and bred, you know. I've moved away, coming up for 11 years now, and even in a short period like that, you see changes up there, fucking unbelievable. Check that channel, but I can't fucking phone. Not able to do it. That's the thing. Yeah. And he Scouse is proper English, not like you look with foreign accents. Calm down, Mixie, calm down. I couldn't put a Scouse accent on if I tried. Couldn't do it. I tried to contact lenses. I'll tell you a little story. It's all, just bullshit, me talking rubbish. But me and the missus went, right, fell my glasses, contacts, got them in eventually. I keep them in for a week because they're a weekly one. Come back then, so went back there, took them out. Right, now, before you can have them, she said you've got to put them in 3 times. I think it was 3 times. I couldn't get them back in. She said, oh, you can't have them then. Oh, fuck, I've had them in for a fucking week, I might have trouble getting them in once they're in there, because I could have put them 3 times. They wouldn't give me the fucking contact lenses. So I'm still stuck with glasses. I don't mind. I don't fucking mind. I can't see fuck wrong without them. I like blind poo. I've got rain till next Thursday. I'm sure they give a good, is it not good week coming up next week, is it? I hope so. I fucking hope so. I've got to, I'm just getting down the caravan as much as possible. Fuck it. And just getting away and getting down there, just chilling out. I've got good people right around the caravan, people, one guy I've known for a long, long time down there, You know what I mean? But fucking hell, it's a good crack. It's a good laugh. But too expensive to drink in there. And the whole area's gone expensive. Fucking used to be a lot cheaper if we went down into Newquay, But the pubs are cheaper, but now they're all fucking dear. I'm not paying fucking. Where I am in the park, it's £5.95 for a pint of Guinness, and I like a Guinness, but I'm not paying that for Guinness, so fuck it. I started drinking beer again. Fucking hell, it was £4 odd for a pint of beer, Saved myself like fucking £1.50. Bye, dirty little secret. Bye. I was talking to my barber this morning. Fucking hell. We're talking. I said, you know, he was telling me that he went to Swansea because there's another branch of this barber's down in Swansea. I don't know what part of Swansea. Couldn't, it's irrelevant what I'm saying. But he said he was shacked up with a bird down there, and she robbed him of 80 grand or something. So he's fucking pulled the plug from her, And he's with another bird back up in the town, yeah, and got on the subject of dogs, and he said he's got 13 dogs. I said, what? He said, but you don't keep them in the fucking house. No, he said, we got a bit of a farm, he said, and but he said, I keep one in the house. He's got he showed me the picture of it, a beautiful looking dog, could be fair. So one of those XL bullies, beautiful dog, like a Merle colour. And I said, what are the others? And he said, oh, I got Cane Corsos, I've got Doggo Argentinas, I've got fucking this, that. So fuck me pink, you've got every dog under the sun that's sort of banned in the country. He said, well, they don't come off the farm, he said, that's the thing, he said. So I said, I've got to have them, go to the police about the XL bullies, and I know. He said, I haven't done it, he said. They don't come off a farm, so nobody sees them. Where his farm is, I haven't got a fucking clue. Nice enough lad. He said he'd been trained, so who knows. But hey, Lib, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well, Lib. Chemical attack in McDonald's. Fucking hell. Yeah, we got to be on our toes now, people. As I think that's common. That's sensible thing to do. I mean, we can't go through life, worrying about all. But just try and be a little bit more on the mark, sort of thing. You go around the town, and then got to keep your eyes open for something, because sure as eggs is eggs. If things still kick off, I mean, there's going to be trouble in different parts of the world. I mean, I think Iran said they would go for the USA and its compadres, of which we are one, I think. So just be alert, I mean, fucking hell. You never know if there are sleeper cells from that country in this country, who knows? I would imagine there's sleeper cells all over fucking Europe. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. So try and be extra vigilant, I'm always weary. My missus says I'm fucking dreary, but I say, no, I'm weary. Bye, bye, baby, baby, goodbye. And I'm looking for something good to watch. But I mean, I was into there's quite a few, Tulsa King. I can't wait for the next series of that to come on. I hope they're going to do another series of Yellowstone. Fucking brilliant that was. Yeah, I see Mobland. Yeah, Tammy. Yeah, yes. I hope there's another one coming. There was another series coming of that. Very good. Yeah. I watched Gangs of London again. Seen all that. Seen all the Gangs of London things. Yeah, if you haven't seen Yellowstone, people, that's well worth a watch. Yellowstone and Justified. That's about nine series long, but that's another good one. Take care, Yvonne. Yeah, my missus has got a bowls match today, and I'm the scorer and referee. So I'm going to bid you all farewell, people. It's been nice having a little chat for an hour and 40. I'll try and get back on pretty soon. Thanks for you all dropping in to see me, and because I know I'm just talking and waffling on my own. Nobody coming up these days. I mean, everybody's afraid to speak out these days because they're getting watched by the far left. Edwin, have a good one, brother. So, anything you've heard on here today, make your own minds up, do your own research, people, and don't listen to anything that's said unless you do your own research, get the facts before you decide on anything. And I'll finish like I always do by saying, be kind to those that are kind to you. If they're not, fuck them. And as we say in Wales, Oil Fawr, big up my mods and big up the chat. And thank you one and all. God bless you all, and I'll see you soon. Respect. Oil Fawr.